Hello and welcome back to Joyless Gaming, and just running through something else that I was playing on Game Pass. Dead Cells. It's been out for a while, so most people already know this sort of stuff. I was playing it for a bit over an hour or so, and I encountered this boss and actually managed to beat it on my first attempt. Barely. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. It wasn't quite as annoyingly punishing as I thought it might be, what with everyone likening it to Dark Souls, but it was because everybody likens tough games to Dark Souls these days, because the thing that I, aside from, you know, not thinking I want to keep playing it, but also it is a short form game, so you can just not spend a lot of time playing it if you don't feel like it, is it is a little confusing trying to figure out what stuff actually is properly permanent and what is just permanent for the run, because you get upgrades that it explicitly tells you, and I have found through death and repeat, that yeah, they are permanent upgrades, the ones you buy with cells. But there's these blueprints which allow you to make things, but it seems like having access to the blueprints only lasts as long until you actually make the thing that is the blueprint. I don't know, it's a bit strange. And, you know, it's fairly fast-paced and complicated. I kept forgetting to use skills at certain times, and healing is slow, so you can't do it in the middle of a fight. And yeah, there are things you pick up, like runes, that it says permanent upgrade, and I think that means it lasts to the next thing, but I'm not quite certain, because they seem to be sort of like passive. And you can, yeah, so you can upgrade these, or get these things with, well, there's this. Yeah, this is a rune. And it says, yeah, permanent access to, well, yeah, so there were ones like that, but there were ones that had other passive things. The scrolls, or well, there's blueprints, but there's also things that are upgrade to your stats, and those are per run, and that's really easy to follow. But yeah, you get these blueprints, and if you make the weapon that's on the blueprint, or pay for it or whatever, you get the weapon, and then the blueprint seems to disappear, so it strikes me as an odd, slightly confusing. It's, yeah, as I said, it's hard to tell, but it just certainly seems like everything that you buy with cells is permanent and lasts between runs, but apparently it can be finished. It keeps track of the number of times that you've actually finished the game. But yeah, I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would, which is refreshing, but I don't think I'll keep playing it. But it was interesting to have a little go at the short form repetition, die, repeat. The thing that I found a little bothersome is that as you can go through a section, you know, killing things, collecting cells, you can't go back and spend the cells that you've got. You actually have to go forward and finish the section. So you can collect a whole bunch of cells, and if you die at the end of the section, then you lose the cells pretty much permanently. And there's these mutations, which again, they're a thing that you just get per section, or per life, what have you. I don't know why it's recording in such a stilted fashion, but anyway. It was basically the extent of my thoughts on this thing. It was, as I said, not as rage-inducing in the hour and 20 minutes or so that I played it as I thought it would be. So give it a go. Like I said, it's on Game Pass. You can muck around with it. And lots of people probably already have. I died to a curse in here somewhere, because there was a chest that said, hey, hit me, and it bit my hand, and then I was cursed. And it's a bit hard to read sometimes. You gotta look out for that exclamation mark. It's a bit hard to see sometimes. Anyway, enough out of me. Bye for now.